Hello and welcome to the Ariman Show. As always, I'm your host Ariman Upasni. It's been quite some time since I made a video. After the last time I made one, uh, my laptop broke down, and with the rains and everything going on, I could not get my hands on it for another 2 weeks. But now that I have, it's 12 a.m. and I'm recording this right now. So a lot has happened in the last couple of weeks. Um, India announcing their Asia Cup squad, the whole Shreyas Iyer controversy, and the reports stating that Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli might not be in contention for the 2027 World Cup. Well, that means there's a lot to discuss, and let's get to it right away. Well, India's squad for the Asia Cup is out, and well, it's the usual suspects who are in the squad. The only notable change I could see is Jitesh Sharma coming in for Rishabh Pant, who we all know suffered a fractured toe in India's Test series against England, so he won't be able to make it. And well, congratulations to Jitesh Sharma for getting this position now. But this squad also left another notable name behind. For me personally, it wasn't that big of a shock, but yes, it did create quite some controversy. And you know who I am talking about. It is obviously Shreyas Iyer. And well, ever since the squad was released, there's been a constant debate on whether Shreyas Iyer should have been a part of the 15-member squad or not. And everyone's been listing all his achievements and everything, so I thought let's talk about it for a minute here. Does Shreyas Iyer fit in the Indian squad for the Asia Cup? Well, the small answer is it's complicated. The long answer is probably not. They could have included him and posted out a 16-member squad for the tournament, but well, we don't do that here. And for a minute, let's imagine he was part of the squad. Would he actually make the 11? Because if we look at it, Shreyas Iyer, he's a number 3, max to max a number 4 player. He doesn't go down from there, or he doesn't come up to open the innings. So he's a number 3, number 4 player. And well, who do we have for number 3 and number 4? We have Tilak Verma and Surya Kumar Yadav. Now, Surya Kumar Yadav being the captain, you can't remove him. He's unremovable, and that's his spot to bat at. So let's take a look at Tilak Verma versus Shreyas Iyer. And I have removed some data. I did a bit of research, and well, it's going to complicate and confuse you even more. But let's look at it. Everyone's talking about Shreyas Iyer and how well he did at IPL 2025, and they're right. Shreyas Iyer did perform spectacularly well. He played in 17 innings and scored 604 runs at an average of 50.33. Whereas Tilak Verma, he played just 13 innings, scored 343 runs at an average of 31.18. Well, you compare it and then you feel like, okay, he's nowhere close to Shreyas Iyer. Why is he even in the squad? But now hold on a minute. Shreyas Iyer also won the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy, and again, it's a domestic T20 tournament, so you have to look at it, right? So that tournament, even though Shreyas Iyer won it, it wasn't a very good one for him, because in that tournament, Shreyas Iyer played 8 innings, scored 345 runs, and had an average of 49.28. Not bad at all. Great. But at the same time, for Tilak Verma, he played 6 innings, 2 less than Shreyas, but scored 327, almost the same amount of runs as him, at an average of 65.40. Now that's almost an average of 15 more. So, when you look at it that way, it's complicated. But we've seen, even if we look at the international T20Is, that both of these players have played. Tilak Verma, he's played 24 innings. He scored 749 runs, has an average of 49.93. Whereas Shreyas Iyer, he's played 47 T20Is for India. He scored 1,104 runs at an average of 30.66. So again, a lot of data. I know can get boring. Some of you probably have switched off the video at this point, but this is essential for the very reason that this was the reasoning why Shreyas Iyer was not picked up instead of Tilak Varma, and why they prioritized Tilak Varma over Shreyas Iyer despite his form since 2023. He had an amazing World Cup in 23. Then he captained KKR, won their third IPL trophy. He did not score a lot of runs in that tournament, but his leadership was top notch. Then again, Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy, he wins it with Mumbai, and then his captaincy with Punjab Kings, scores, like I said, 600 runs and takes Punjab to their first final in 11 years, the second final in total. So yes, he has achieved a lot, but Tilak Varma seems to have just that edge when it comes to him. So while Shreyas Iyer did perform better in the IPL, Tilak Varma performed better than Shreyas Iyer in the SMAT. And look at Tilak Varma's international record till date. It's much better than Shreyas Iyer's was. And as unfortunate as it might be, that is the very reason Tilak Varma is in this squad and not Shreyas Iyer. So yep, that is the controversial aspect of it. I very well hope that Shreyas Iyer does get to be a part of the T20I format for India in the near future. Maybe in a tour or something, you could rest Tilak Varma, bring in Shreyas Iyer, or have a 16-member squad and play Shreyas Iyer in the 11. But like I said, it's all these small nitty-gritties that have kind of resulted in Shreyas Iyer not being in the squad. Definitely must be very disappointing for him. But there's still time for Shreyas Iyer, and who knows, maybe he will be in the T20 World Cup squad next year. And since we're already on the topic of team and who plays where, I also have my 11 playing 11 predictions for the Asia Cup, and it is not easy, especially since they named Shubman Gill as the vice captain. It is not easy. If you thought Tilak Varma being at number 3 made it tough for Shreyas Iyer, wait till you hear what the 11 could be. So there are basically two situations that I can foresee. One is where Sanju Samson opens. One is where he does not. Again, that could be controversial. That could be unlikely to happen because of how good he's been for India. All those centuries he's made in T20 cricket, there is a chance he might not be in the playing 11. But let's look at both the situations. The first situation is where Sanju Samson plays in the 11. In that case, it's, as we all know, Sanju Samson and Abhishek Sharma who will be opening up. Then it's Shubman Gill at number 3 and Surya Kumar Yadav at number 4. And now what that means is even Tilak Varma, who has such great average and who is this generational talent, even he won't be able to play if Sanju Samson plays and Shubman Gill plays. And if you thought Shreyas Iyer not being able to play because of Tilak Varma, Tilak Varma is not being able to play because of Shubman Gill, and that is why not having Shreyas Iyer makes sense. I mean, would you rather have a player in the squad and make him sit on the bench the entire tournament? I don't know, but that would have happened either way. So yeah, Gill at number 3, Surya Kumar Yadav at number 4, Hardik Pandya at number 5. Number 6 in case of Sanju Samson playing, I think it's going to be Shivam Dube or Rinku Singh. And well, if they kind of want an extra bowling option, they would go to Shivam Dube. But I think Rinku Singh might just have the upper hand over here. 7 onwards, it's a pretty easy story to tell. You have Jasprit Bumrah and Arshdeep Singh, two fast bowlers, confirmed spots, no changes absolutely ever going to be made on that. You then have Varun Chakravarti, Kuldeep Yadav, and Akshar Patel. Now, this is where things might change a bit. So since we've already played the Champions Trophy in the UAE, we know how the pitches can be. If the pitches are slow, if they favor spin a bit, we're going to see Chakravarti, Kuldeep, and Akshar, all three of them playing. But in case the conditions and the pitch do favor the fast bowlers a bit, I think we might see Kuldeep Yadav being left out and Harshit Rana coming in. Reason I don't see Akshar Patel being left out is, one, he is an all-rounder, and if you know Gautam Gambhir and if you've been following the trends, he rarely drops an all-rounder. And Akshar Patel, he's a good batter, he's a good bowler. Harshit Rana, to an extent, you can call him an all-rounder. I don't call him an all-rounder, he's a specialist fast bowler for me. But yeah, if you do need an extra fast bowler, you drop Kuldeep Yadav, you bring Harshit Rana in, and then you have Bumrah, Arshdeep, Harshit, and then of course Hardik Pandya as your fast bowling all-rounder. But if the conditions are similar to what they were in the Champions Trophy, we're saying Chakravarti, Kuldeep, and Akshar Patel all in the 11. Now, in the off chance Sanju Samson is dropped from the team, he does not open in this tournament, it's going to be Shubman Gill and Abhishek Sharma who will open up. And that is again, I think, without question. So Gill and Abhishek Sharma opening up. In that case, Tilak Verma comes in at number 3. Again, Surya Kumar at number 4. Hardik Pandya at number 5. But now since you don't have a Sanju Samson, who is also your wicket keeper, you are going to have to get a wicket keeper at number 6, and then Jitesh Sharma gets his chance to be in the playing 11. And apart from that, again, number 7 onwards, Bumrah, Arshdeep, Chakravarti, Kuldeep, Akshar, it's the same story again. So these are my predicted 11s. You still don't know how it's gonna go, and it's very unpredictable. But I do think, I do have the feeling that Sanju Samson will be the opener and Gill will be playing at number 3 in T20s. So yeah, it's a new era. I kind of feel sad for Hardik Pandya and Akshar Patel. Of course, Hardik Pandya kind of deserved to be the captain of this T20 squad. Instead, it was given to Surya Kumar Yadav. It's not a wrong choice, but just what you can say, an emotional one for me. I kind of really did want to see Hardik be the captain. But nevertheless, he was the vice captain until he was removed, and Akshar Patel was the vice captain. And now Akshar Patel has been removed as the vice captain, and Shubman Gill is the vice captain now. So a lot of changes happening in that area. But yeah, it's going to be a very interesting tournament. Moving forward to the reports that Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli might retire later this year after the series against Australia, and that there's a very good chance that they might not play in the 2027 ODI World Cup. And to those reports, I say you should have made it a bit more believable. The retirements are unpredictable, as we have all seen. Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli retiring from T20 and Test cricket was out of the book, out of the blue. And so I would not be surprised if they did retire out of the blue, but I really don't think that will happen. I think the only reason they are still playing in both of these formats is because they do want to play the 27 World Cup. And if they want to play the World Cup, I don't think Gautam Gambhir or Jeet Agarkar or anybody in BCCI is going to stop them as long as they are fit, which they are. I mean, you can't get any fitter than Virat Kohli. A lot of us do tease Rohit Sharma for being unfit, but even if he was slightly unfit, he still performs as good as always. So you can't remove him from the squad for that. And yeah, that's why I think that these reports are completely rubbish. I would not be surprised if it was just some PR thing to tarnish Gautam Gambhir's image or Ajit Agarkar's image. But yeah, I really do not believe that Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli will not be part of the 2027 World Cup. Instead, I think, it will be like this swan song. They win it, they win the World Cup, they both retire happily ever after, especially after the heartbreak in 2023. These two guys do deserve a World Cup. Virat Kohli already has one. Rohit Sharma does deserve one World Cup, and he'll be going for it. There is no chance that he's going to give up on that dream of a World Cup. I know it's 2 years from now, but you never know. And I know it might seem a bit impossible, it might seem a bit tough, staying fit and being in form, but I really believe that these two guys, they are sensational in what they do, and they will be a part of the World Cup squad no matter what. So yeah, this was it for today's episode. This is all I had to say about Shreyas Iyer, about our Asia Cup playing 11, and about the reports that Rohit and Virat might retire later this year and not play in the T20 in the 2027 World Cup. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I am going to make more episodes regularly now, and do like, share, and subscribe more than ever. Share this to your friends more than ever. I need those views, I need those extra subscribes. I want some of that YouTube money now. So yep, thanks for watching, stay tuned, and stay happy, stay healthy. I'll see you soon. Ciao.